Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something pretty special, the Airlangga Development Scholarship. Ever dreamed of getting your master's or PhD in Indonesia without breaking the bank? Well, you're going to want to listen up, because this could be your ticket. Okay, let's kick things off with the university's motto. And really, it says it all. Pursuing your dream for a better tomorrow. This tells you right away that they're not just offering a degree. Nope, they see themselves as a launchpad for your biggest goals. And this scholarship? That's the rocket fuel. So you might be wondering, just how good is this university? Well, we're talking about a globally ranked institution, coming in at number 287 worldwide. That's a big deal. It means you're not just going to any school. You're stepping into a top-tier academic world, working alongside some seriously brilliant people. And if you think that's impressive, get this. Within Indonesia itself, it's ranked number 2. The second best university in the entire country. So this scholarship is basically your ticket to study at the very peak of higher education in Indonesia. Pretty amazing, right? All right, so here's what we're going to cover in this explainer. We'll look at what the ADS is all about, the awesome benefits you get, who can apply, the step-by-step roadmap to get you there, and of course, all the cool subjects you can study. Okay, first things first, what is the ADS, or the Airlangga Development Scholarship? Let's break down what this thing actually is. So, in a nutshell, the ADS is a scholarship from Universitas Airlangga aimed at bringing in students from all over the world, from both developed and developing countries, for a master's or a doctorate. They're basically looking for global talent to come and join their community, mix things up, and tackle some big challenges together. But here's a really interesting twist. The main language for teaching is Indonesian. So this isn't just about hitting the books. It's a full-on cultural immersion. You're not just getting a degree. You're getting a chance to really live and breathe a new language and culture. That's an education in itself, right? All right, let's get to the part I know you're curious about. The money. What does this scholarship actually give you? Let's take a look at the benefits because they are seriously impressive. So you've got two options here, the ADS full scholarship and the ADS partial scholarship. The full scholarship is the whole shebang. It covers pretty much everything you can think of. The partial one is also super helpful, taking care of the big ticket items. Just look at what the full scholarship offers. You get a monthly living allowance, money for accommodation, a big chunk for your research, and they'll even help pay for your plane tickets to get there and back. And on top of all that, your tuition and immigration fees are totally waived. I mean, this is basically a full ride. It's incredible. Now, the partial scholarship is nothing to sneeze at either. It still gives you that accommodation allowance, health insurance, and research money. Plus, it waives your tuition and graduation fees and covers your immigration application. So it still takes a huge financial weight off your shoulders. Okay, so the benefits are awesome. But the big question is, are you eligible? Let's find out what it takes to get in. So, do you have what it takes? Let's go through the checklist and see if this is the right fit for you. Okay, the core stuff is pretty standard. You need a bachelor's for a master's or a master's for a doctorate. You'll want a GPA of at least 3.0, good English skills are a must, and you need at least a basic A1 level of Indonesia. A couple other key things. You can't be getting another scholarship in Indonesia, and you need to be healthy enough to finish the program. And of course, you'll need the paperwork to prove it all. We're talking your passport, diplomas and transcripts, a solid motivation letter, and a research proposal. Two things to really pay attention to here are the recommendation letter from an Indonesian embassy and a really recent CV. Getting your documents in order is key. All right, so you've got the benefits, you know if you're eligible. Now for the fun part. How do you actually apply? Let's look at the roadmap. It's actually a really simple online process. First, you head over to their admissions website. Then, you sign up for an account. After that, you just find your program, make sure you pick the ADS one, and finally, you upload all those documents we just mentioned. Easy enough, right? Okay, I know what you might be thinking. That Indonesian language certificate sounds tough. I don't have that. But wait, don't worry. This is where things get really cool. The university offers a free online course, a MOOC, to get you that certificate. All you have to do is email them to register. They'll send you a username and password. You log into their learning platform, and you just complete the tests. Once you pass, you get your A1 certificate. They literally give you the tool you need to meet the requirement. How awesome is that? Now, for all you planners out there, here are the dates for the 2026 intake. Registration opens up late February and closes mid-May. Then there's a quick turnaround for interviews and the final announcement at the end of May. So get these dates on your calendar now. And last but not least, what can you actually study? Let's take a look at the fields of study, because there are a ton of amazing options here. For the master's programs, there are 47 of them. You've got everything from tropical medicine and law to Islamic economics and international relations. Or maybe you're into biomedical engineering, forensic sciences, or even disaster management. The list just goes on and on. And if you're looking to do a doctorate, there are 15 different programs to choose from. You could dive deep into medical sciences, law, management, pharmaceutical sciences. I mean, whatever your field, you're getting the chance to do some serious, high-level research. So when you boil it all down, this isn't just about getting your tuition paid. The Airlangga Development Scholarship is a chance to completely transform your future. You get a world-class education, a deep dive into a new culture, all while working towards that better tomorrow. The dream is right there, waiting. So the real question is, are you going to answer the call?